loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, of course don't forget to hit the subscribe button and make sure you like this video and share it to your friends and your loved ones as usual. I have my first Kayali fragrance here with me. I have been wanting to get or try out the Kayali fragrance. This is just the first time I'll be reviewing their fragrance on my channel, and of course I got no other one than the Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. Is that the name? Sweet Diamond Kayali fragrance. They have a bunch of other ones. I've been wanting to get my hands on Deja Vu. People have raved and raved a lot about their fragrances, and unfortunately they don't retail anywhere in Hungary. I'm going to tell you guys all the dates and information in regards to this particular fragrance and where to buy it from if you're in Hungary, or if you know they don't have any stores around you, you can obviously buy this perfume online. So yeah, let's get right into the fragrance without taking so much of your time. I have already opened it. This is not the first time I'm wearing it. I've worn it like countless times before actually coming to this channel to review it, and this is what the packaging looks like. I must say first of all that the packaging is to die for. The older ones that have already been released, I don't know if this is how the packaging is, but I absolutely love this particular one. And first of all, I love the pink color. It's a very beautiful color to describe as a scent, if I do say so myself. And even the name says Sweet Diamond. I just feel like the packaging tells all about the fragrance just from the name, and the shape of the packaging and the color stood out to me for sure. And this is Eau de Parfum Intense, so basically it's an intense one, so it means that it lasts even longer and it has more concentration of the actual fragrance. It has more oil basically, and it has the number 25, which means that the fragrance was tested 25 times before they actually came out with this particular fragrance, what we know today as Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. So it was tested 25 times, and I think all their fragrances have like some numbers attached to them, basically to tell you guys how many times the fragrance was tried out. I got this in a 50 ml bottle, and I'm going to read out the note to you guys. Luckily they have the note on the back of the packaging. So there's obviously pink pepper because it says Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. There's obviously pink pepper, there's bergamot, there's saffron, there's Bulgarian rose, there's vanilla orchid, and there's sandalwood. So we already have an idea of what this fragrance is going to smell like. It's obviously going to be spicy, it's going to be rosy and feminine, it's going to have like that musky, you know, vanilla cozy feel to it as well. That is my initial thoughts just from the note, right? So now let's open it and let me show you guys what it looks like. I never get rid of my packages, guys. If you know me, I'm always keeping my boxes. I don't know why. Let me know if you guys also keep your boxes, like the boxes that the perfume actually comes in, because I find it very difficult to let go of them. I don't know why. So yeah, this is how it is. The 50 ml bottle, of course. I always buy 50 ml bottles or 30 ml. Definitely love the color, definitely love the packaging. I don't know, I just think there's a very pretty, classy, I feel like it looks very expensive as well. I really love the color, to be honest. Like, I don't know, there's just something about the color that does it for me. And of course the cap of the bottle. Let me not spend too much on packaging because it's not the packaging that we're here for, but the fragrance itself. Okay, so first of all, should I say that from the reviews or the videos I have watched, right, all the Kayali fragrance, there's something very unique about their sprayers, which is what I absolutely love. I don't like fragrances that I don't like when their sprayers are very inch I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure you're getting my drift, but I love a long so then a lot comes out in just one spray, and then it helps you not overspray so much, right? So if it comes out in just little bits and pieces, you tend to spray a lot more because you just feel like there's not enough fragrance that comes out per, what's the word? I don't know the word to use, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. But I just love how beautiful the sprayer is. And first off, I get the pink pepper. First off, it's a very spicy fragrance, very spicy. It hits you right there. It's spicy, but then it's sweet as well, so it gives you that punch. It's a very punchy smell. So I don't know if I get the bergamot yet, but then I love that this fragrance actually transitions, as in, I see, I've not tried any Kayali fragrance. This is my first, but then I love fragrances that change over time, you know. So what I got from the first spray of this fragrance, it's not what I'm smelling now. So right now I'm smelling something very, still the spicy note is still there, the pink pepper is still there. I don't know if they put the pink pepper in all, like the head notes, the base note, and the middle note, the heart notes. I don't know. I still get the pink pepper, but then I get more of the rose. I get a rosy note or a rosy scent now, so I get more floral as time goes on, but still with the hint of the spicy pink pepper note, or it's still a bit punchy, but then it's more rosy, if I do say so to myself. So it's a bit more floral now. The base notes are, I think, is sandalwood and vanilla. So those are like the best notes to always put in your base note, because as time goes on, you always want to smell, you know, cozy, you want to smell musky in every fragrance. In fact, most of my fragrances, I love any note that, or any fragrance that makes me feel warm. So like I love tonka bean a lot, I love musk, I love anything that, I love macarons or any caramel note, something very, you know, gourmandish as well, something that makes me feel very cozy, very warm, very, you know, sensual. Bring it to me. It projects. I don't think it projects as well as I would want it to project, but I really love how good it stands out and definitely lasts on my skin. I love to spray this in the evenings because it's a bit cooler, and you know, I feel like the fragrance would like last longer in the cooler weather. I feel like it will perform better. I feel like it will project better in the cooler month. I'm very impressed with my first purchase from Kayali fragrance, and I'm definitely hoping to try more. I really want to get my hands on the new one. I think it's called the Cocoa Vanilla Utopia something, I'm not really sure, but yeah, I really want to get my hands on that. It's a very mature scent. It's not sugary sweet. It's a perfect date night fragrance in my opinion, because it brings all the sensuality, it brings coziness, it also brings bossy attitude as well. Like it shows that you're a strong woman because of the pink pepper. It's spicy, it's bossy, but at the same time it still has a feminine side to it, which is of course feminine because of the rose in there. It's a perfect balance in my opinion. But then again, I just want to say something before I wrap up this video. This fragrance reminds me of a bunch of other fragrances, but then it doesn't give me the exact fragrance. So I just want to use some fragrances to compare to this particular one. So first off, I'm going to talk about the gentle fluidity. In fact, let me spray it again. It reminds me a tad bit of the Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK. I say this because there's just something in the opening note. It's not the pink pepper. Definitely, I don't know if this has pink. Definitely does not have pink pepper. This is more calmer. This is sweet as well, but it's not as spicy as this particular one. So I definitely prefer this. Of course, like it gives me what I want, but then it gives me sort of almost the same DNA in Gentle Fluidity. Of course, it's not the same thing at all. It just reminds me of the fragrance, and even when I put them side by side, they don't smell the same. I think this has more of, I don't know, vanilla. It's more musky in my opinion. It's more sensual. It's calmer for me than this particular one, but this gives me like spiciness all through. So even if the vanilla is there, is a spicy vanilla. Even if the sandalwood is there, it's a spicy sandalwood because of the pink pepper. I feel like the pink pepper is like the major note and is doing wonders in this particular fragrance. But first off, when I sprayed this, the first thing that it reminded me of was the MFK Gentle Fluidity. Now I'm not saying that it smells the same way, but what I'll do rather is to layer both of them together. So half of the time or most of the time when I'm wearing this one, I'm topping it up with this one, or I wear this and I top it off with it. But usually I wear my heavy fragrances first before topping it up with the light fragrances, because obviously the heavy fragrances tend to last longer than the light ones. So the light ones will get really overshadowed, but then you can, you know, get a bit of it. So whenever I wear this, I like to balance it with this one, just because I feel like they have similar notes or they smell alike. I don't remember the note in this actually, but I definitely feel like they will go well together. Now the other fragrance that this reminds me of, I had a hard time choosing the fragrance because I just kept thinking that there's something. Now I can get the vanilla. I just kept thinking like there's something that this fragrance reminds me of, and now is in this base note of the Kayali fragrance that actually reminds me of this fragrance I'm about to show you guys here, which is the Michael Kors Starlight Shimmer. And guys, this fragrance, I feel like it's not talked about a lot, but it is one of the best fragrances I've ever had. Like I absolutely love this fragrance. I've had it for about 2 years now, or should I say a year. And definitely when the Kayali fragrance or the pink pepper, sweet diamond pink pepper settles down on my skin as it has right now, it gives off this particular fragrance, and I don't know how. Of course, they're nothing the same, but they're just a bit similar, or it just reminds me of the fragrance. And the dry down note, or when the sweet diamond whatever dries down, it reminds me of the Michael Kors Starlight Shimmer. Now I said again, they don't smell anything alike, so don't quote me on that, but whenever I spray this, what it reminds me of is what I'm showing you guys. Like the similarities, there's just something there. It's nothing the same. So in my opinion, I would say if you have this fragrances, just layer both of them together and it will give you, I think it will just be more pronounced. If not, make sure you get your hands on this one, because I feel like it is both of them in one, and then even more spiciness. So what I do to just make it last a bit more longer on my skin is I layer these two together with this one because I feel like it tends to make the notes of this one more pronounced, and like it projects more. It lasts, of course, the longevity, the sillage, everything. I just want everything to be more pronounced. And I would say again, this is a perfect date night fragrance. Like I usually have a hard time choosing date night fragrances because I'm the type that loves strong perfumes. Like I'm the type that loves the woods. I love the masculine scents. Like I don't like something sweet as much, but if it's sweet, then make sure that there's a perfect balance. So I definitely like that the pink pepper stood out in this particular fragrance, which these two do not have or do not possess. I would not readily wear these two as my date night fragrance because I feel like they can easily get washed away, and they don't really scream the bossy side of me. I'm not bossy, but they don't tell too much of my personality. They just tell too much of like, oh, sweetheart, or just a sweet girl or whatever. Either you go for this alone, but knowing me that I don't like to wear just one fragrance, I always mix these three together. Might be a bit too much, I don't know, but I've shown you guys my take on these particular fragrances, or this particular wow, like this is a very beautiful fragrance, guys. I absolutely love this fragrance. I definitely know that I do not regret getting it, and for it to be my first Kayali fragrance, I made the right choice. And I'm definitely going to be buying more of her fragrances because Mona Katan, I hope I'm pronouncing the name well, like she's such a sweetheart. Like I feel that she's just a very supportive person, in as much as we are supporting her business and her craft or her art. I also think that she supports other people a lot, and I think that she's a sweet person, and I will not really mind meeting her one day, hopefully, by God's grace. I would definitely be purchasing more of her fragrances just to try them out and obviously give my 2 cents on them because I love fragrances anyways. And I really hope if they could, try and get like some fragrance stores in Hungary to retail them, because shipping can be kind of difficult sometimes when it comes to shipping fragrances. But yeah, I did purchase this from, I think, Cult Beauty. I bought this on Cult Beauty, and I know that they retail it on Feel Unique as well. So I'll try and leave the website in the description box for you guys to check it out if you're interested. And yeah, I think they have a lot of other Kayali fragrances there, so if you're interested in buying other Kayali fragrances, you can get your hands on it. This is the 50 ml. It also comes in the 100 ml as well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review. I hope you guys loved my analogies, even though maybe I suck at this thing, but I hope it made sense. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button once again, like this video, and share it to your friends and your loved ones, and I will see you in my next one.